The Manhattan Financial District awash in the setting sun. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
A look at the Magic starting group. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Gordon, and there's Money, and it's Low in at center. Money, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Money's got 5.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Money passes to Oladipo. Down low. Stolen by Boozer. It's Anthony with the drive. And here's Calderon, averaging 10 points per contest. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Here's Anthony. And he overshot that one, missing.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Money passes to Low. A runner. And it's Orlando with another.
What a tough shot. Those runners are not easy.
For New York, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Calderon kicks to Garnett. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Calderon, no good.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Money passes to Low. Up and in on the layup.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 5. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that one's good. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Oladipo with a screen on Calderon. Money passes to Harkless. Pass to Money. Feeds to Harkless. The kick out to Oladipo. No good on the 3.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Calderon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kev, Derek Fisher and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. And Calderon drops them both. Orlando leading by 3. Oladipo with a screen on Calderon. Money passes to Oladipo. Here's Harkless. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And I'll tell you what, guys, there's no better feeling than coming back to where it all started, seeing your friends and family in the stands and just destroying the hometown team. He's looking to go 2-0 here on the season, complete the hometown sweep. That would be awfully sweet for him.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
So it's the Knicks now. The Magic getting the bucket. Hardaway kicks to Boozer. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot. Boozer's got his first points of the game.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and he gets it to go.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here's Calderon. 8-point game. Hardaway kicks to Boozer. Dishes it to Calderon. Lock at 6. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Misses the chippy right there. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Money passes to Harkless. The dish to Oladipo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hardaway kicks to Calderon. Misses the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Money. Drains it from beyond the arc. Money's got 15 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. You look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
That's good. That's now 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
"14 feet away, and Oladipo pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Harkless the pass to Money. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
It's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Calderon for 3, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. A different look for New York. Bargnani is checked in for Boozer. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Jose Calderon. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-6 run. The kick out to Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Knicks trail by 15. Here's Larkin. Out to Shumpert. Pass to Larkin. He dishes it to Hardaway. New York moving it around. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Larkin. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Low. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Hardaway. Orlando also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Gordon. Tobias Harris comes in for Harkless. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Larkin. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. And Fournier kicks to Frye. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 16-point game.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Money. Out to Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And you look at J.R. Smith, we get a chance to look at some of his stats. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 10 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Hello, Quinn. He's checked in for Orlando. Knicks trail by 14. Knocked away. And here come the Magic again. Orlando with the fast break. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Larkin dishes to Smith. Pass to Anthony. Here's Fournier, guarded by Shumpert. Fournier's shot is off.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
On up the court. Offensive rebound. Kicks to Frye. Here's Money. Off target from outside. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And it's Smith missing.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here's Smith. After the Magic pick up 2. The drive by Shumpert. Larkin in the corner. The 3-ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And now Orlando on the break. Fournier's shot is off. Knicks trail by 20. 3-on-3. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford it.
Here is Calderon. 9 points last game out. On the court for Orlando. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. And there's Gordon. And it's Lowe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Calderon. The pass to Boozer. Shot clock at 5. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hawks put on a show. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's Calderon following the score by Aaron Gordon. Calderon kicks to Smith. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Money. 20 points for him. The feed to Harkless. Here's Money, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hardaway, and that's collected by Money.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Deflects the pass. Hardaway with it. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana.
And he did some nice work on the boards, too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
Next track, 35.
Orlando leading by 22. Here's Money. Pass to Lowe. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here is Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Early in for the Knicks. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside.
Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the block.
And both free throws good for Gordon.
We're seeing the Knicks unable to defend against Gordon.
He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound. And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Now here's Harkless. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Here's Hardaway. Passes to Early. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Right side Hardaway. Early kicks to Calderon. Shoots from 14, and it's Boozer that time in the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Orlando leading by 23. There's the screen. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And the dunk by Boozer.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir.
A message, and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by New York.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Now Calderon. He kicks to Boozer. Outside Hardaway. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Calderon, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
You don't see the wide-open fadeaway shot too often.
Calderon kicks to Hardaway. And here's Calderon. Outside Boozer. Pass to Early. Fires the three. The shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bargnani's checked in. Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Money. Another miss by Orlando. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Early, the pass to Calderon. Here's Early. Hardaway for 3. Shot's good. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Here's Money. He's got 20. He was all alone on that one. 10 points here for Harkless. Here is Calderon. To the inside and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Melo having a terrific game. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
So for the Knicks, Iman Shumpert has come in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Jose Calderon. Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Payton comes in for Oladipo. Here's Money. Payton, good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And so it's New York with it. Anthony drawing the double team to the inside. They swipe it. And they're on the break. Here's Harkless. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's Larkin, averaging 6 points per contest. Early kicks to Anthony. And there's the pass to Early. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And here we can check out the story on Mo Harkless. Going well for him this season. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Fournier is checked in for Harkless. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here.
Great job shutting him down.
Hit the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game.
For Orlando. 1:06 left in the first half. Poked away. And now Orlando on the break.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Unloads from 13. Anthony's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Here's Larkin. He feeds it to Bargnani, and the foul goes against Orlando. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And the shot is good. And that's now 27 points for money.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Feeds to Larkin. Dishes to Shumpert. One second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Magic running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer.
Back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for money. He's got 27 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of us going in.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got. Calderon at the 1. Hardaway Jr. at the 2. Anthony out there with Garnett. And it's Boozer in at the 5 spot. Anthony dishes to Boozer. Harkless with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Poked loose. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
And here we go with Jose Calderon. Garnett the pass to Anthony. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. There's the dish to Calderon. New York, no good that time either.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
That's his first personal foul.
The Magic have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Oladipo hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Anthony kicks to Boozer. Hits the jumper in space. Boozer's got 8 points.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Gordon with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
They are trying to pull away here, continuing to add to this lead.
Well, Steve, no time is a good time to let up in my mind. I mean, you've got to continue to just play the game no matter what the score is. No mercy being shown out there, and they're looking to pull away. I like that.
Calderon dishes to Garnett. Garnett, right side. Back to Calderon. Garnett kicks to Calderon. Clock at 6. Hardaway for 3. And Harkless pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. That is good. And that's 12 points for Aaron Gordon.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Here's Hardaway. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Money. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Calderon passes to Boozer. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. 10 points for Carlos Boozer. The Magic have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Harkless dishes to Oladipo. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Money from deep. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. And there's another one for the Knicks.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
96.
Here's Money. He's got 36. Stolen by Boozer. It's stolen by Oladipo.
New York foul code.
And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. Number 1, the Magic.
Well, they didn't get there by accident, guys. I mean, this is a team with great awareness, great hustle. They play so hard, and they play together at the defensive end.
And the first one at the line is good.
Talk about a terrific game for Oladipo. 15 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
Good on both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Anthony drives in, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Calderon. It's tipped. Pass to Money. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. The shot from the low post is good. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Calderon kicks to Garnett. Back to Calderon. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Remains New York ball.
That's checked in for Kevin Garnett.
Checking in for your Knicks, J.R. Smith.
Shot clock at 6. Hardaway passes to Calderon. New York needs to get off a shot. And And it's Smith missing. Kicks to Oladipo. He dishes it to Harkless. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 16. Good. Money's got 38 points.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
That fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Magic. Anthony sets the pick for Calderon. There's the feed to Hardaway. He kicks to Carmelo. Baseline try. Can't hit. The Magic shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's the 3. No good for Money. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Calderon kicks to Boozer. Pass to Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Money. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Boozer. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Let's take a look at Carmelo Anthony and some of the stats for him. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. He was 7th in scoring. And, of course, he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at Orlando. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Knicks. They're much further down in the standings right now.
When I look at Orlando, they're really quite an incredible success story. After coming into the season with such low expectations, they've really turned the league on its ear. They've been very impressive.
You know, I thought it would take them a long time to get all the pieces to fit this year, but little did I know that. I mean, those pieces were already in place, seemingly right out of training camp, Clark.
Shumpert dishes to Larkin. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Orlando now. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. The 15-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Money's got 40 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Larkin, the pass to Smith. And Shumpert kicks to Boozer. Another steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Windmill that baby home. That's how to throw it down with the flourish, guys.
And he does it on the reverse just for good measure. Wow, what showmanship.
Man, is that fun.
Larkin dishes to Carmelo. Boozer a screen on Gordon. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Money, and he has 42. Off the screen, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped him get his team into a position they're in right now.
Bargnani is checked in for New York. Orlando also making some changes. Evan Fournier is checked in for Gordon. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. In the corner, Smith with it. Bargnani sets the screen for Smith. To halt the run, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half.
Nice work on D.
Not either, and it's resulted in a lot.
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Payton kicks to Fournier. Back to Payton. Now the pass to Fournier. from 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Orlando out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway.
On tap next Monday, January 18th, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Live from Houston, big-time hoops coming your way.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Money in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Payton.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Early, covered by Payton. Smith with a screen on Payton. Here's Early. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's Money. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
That free throw good from Money. The Knicks shooting 40% from the field. Larkin kicks to AC. Pass to Early. Fires from deep. Good. Early's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Magic shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Money. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Screen by Smith. Larkin, the pass to Bargnani. He feeds it to Smith. 13 feet away. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
The 15-footer deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for him to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And New York making a change here. Rione's checked in. Here's Early. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Money. Feeds to Dedmon. Passes it to Money. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Prigioni. Dishes to AC. And Prigioni kicks to Smith. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Bargnani. Here's Prigioni. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
119.
Here's Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got 53. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Payton right side. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Money. Second shot opportunity. Dedmon's shot is off.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Sinks it. And the shot from Early.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
121.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Up off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here's Brigioni. No good on the three.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Brigioni for 3. Cannot hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
The dish now to Bargnani. They set the pick. Here's Early. 6 to shoot. And it's Brigioni missing.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Kicks it to Fournier. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Fournier's got 4 points this quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Out to the right wing. Can they get it? Early shot's good.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Here's Money to the inside. It's stolen by Smith. And AC kicks to Bargnani. Almost, but it rolls out. Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. There's the screen. Here's Money. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Orlando. Money. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
No luck that time either. The Knicks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Smith dishes to AC. Pass to Early. The feed to Bargnani. He kicks to Brigioni. Here's Smith. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's rebounded by New York. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. AC's shot is good. Here's Money. Here's O'Quinn. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And
Too many turnovers. All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Boozer comes in for Bargnani. Anthony's checked in for Early, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Pablo Prigioni. Peyton outside. Now the pass to Lowe. Back to Peyton. Four on the clock. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Larkin. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Early, he's checked in for Hardaway. Money's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Traps in the tray.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Larkin, the pass to Boozer. Here's Money. The fadeaway. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Early misses.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Magic.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
This will make it back-to-back wins for them in the first 2 games of the season in this matchup.
And against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, Steve, a 2-0 advantage is a pretty good lead.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Anthony's shot is off. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Money. Right wing. From deep. And he gets it to go.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
No good from Money. And here's Garnett. It's Anthony with the drive, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, I saw lots of things I could exploit out there. It's like every defense is a different test, but I got the answer sheet for each one of them. Seems unfair, but that's just the way it is. That's why I dropped so many dimes on the cast tonight.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Thank you, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.